Is Yada? You ain't know? All right, this is quick Yada scoop. I'm kind of ducked off somewhere. So, not saying ducked off. Anywho, this is the message real quick. I'm gonna let you know what the Most High told me, okay? So, the Most High sees everything, okay? So, the thing is, the universe is being brought into balance. So, the thing is, this is going to be more about the little government area a little bit, and because we're going to be reducing that, because the basically when we have a higher state of consciousness, the less laws we have. Okay, not the more laws, the less laws. Okay, so we're moving into God consciousness. Okay, that's why we raise our consciousness. Okay, well if there wow well isn't shouldn't there be a class on this? Okay, so that's that part, you know. Yeah. So here's another thing. So all those that the trillions of dollars that y'all been spending each year are weapons and for military purposes and all that. Okay, we're gonna be reduce the military. Okay. Now I'm not gonna say too much about these the public servants as y'all like some of y'all call police or whatever. I'm not saying we're gonna get rid of those. Okay. There was like apparently around Florida there's like 60 children came up missing. How is that possible? Okay. So they can actually be finding out, tracking those children, how you got like these disposable satellite and stuff drawn, and you don't know where these 60 children. Okay. So somebody feeding something. Okay. I'm going to nip it in the bud because this is psychic investigators. I do psychic investigations. We deal with the mystical side of life. Okay. So the hard part is those trillions of dollars that y'all been using for military and weapons and making war and all that. Okay. Y'all gonna use them $1 trillion, okay, $1 trillion at least for humanitarian purposes, because you owe it to we owe it to ourselves. That's our treat. That's humanity's treat. Okay, we're gonna clean up Mother Earth. We're not waiting on no savior. We are the police. Like Mother Earth, we came to Mother Earth because we are literally like the public servants. We are the stewards of Mother Earth. We are who we're looking for. Okay. So the thing is, a lot of conflicts been happening because people's desires, their self-interest desires. Okay. So we're gonna how can you say, fast from wars and stuff, and fast from harming each other and stuff as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, the Most High also said bringing spiritual solution and geopolitical resolution together, something similar to that. Get back in tune, and basically because your spirit. Um, the thing is, we're going to be working on internal peace. Internal peace allows us to detach from the outside, and because that's where we have more of the peace, the internal peace, kind of like detached from all this. So because like some people like so because the haves are like, oh yeah, they don't want to give up now, but like the thing is when you have internal peace, you feel me, you feel me, you need nothing basically. And then like the Most High told me like, need nothing, desire everything. Okay, this is you feel me, we're spirits having a human experience. Okay, we're lifting the soul. The soul is the love. That's what the soul is, love. Okay. Okay, these words that people have been using, got to like touch on these words because English is the richest language in the world. We got our dictionary kind of keeps getting big a little bit, like, So the thing is, I enjoy it. You feel me? And we got to touch on that these are spells. The children are going to have to find out. Well, the children are going to have to learn. Like it's going to be almost like Harry Potter and like Hogwarts and stuff like that. That's how the children kind of got to get taught nowadays. Because the more that we have the children, the smarter that they get. Okay, the thing is they're pure, and certain ones have certain ulterior motives that's feeding them to certain lower frequency entities that's got all these negative effed up entities walking around here that I slap each one of them. I ain't playing. I ain't scared of none of them. I ain't even scared of spiders. Don't kill spiders around me. The thing is confronting these things and healing the world. You know, you got to be like lions and like, you know, rah. No, we ain't having that. No, this is what you feel me. You kind of got to go in. You know, psychic investigator. I do psychic investigations. Like I said, I don't mind going to these little haunted areas and cleansing the area. I have a few people with me. The thing is, okay, these certain people that like to stay in certain political powers and stuff like that. I've ran across some it seem like they're attorneys. You know, I'm not going to really speak too much on attorneys. I see some of these attorneys really getting in certain these political field, and I'm seeing how they work. I like it. I like it. And like I said, if y'all don't take heed, I'm gonna link up with some of them, and we gonna knock y'all down a couple notch, okay? Because this okay. And then the Most High told me about moving into a united federation. All right. So something about moving into united federation. Okay. You know, so I'm gonna take a more deeper look and deeper dive into that. And like I said, this is about us. Hold on. All right, y'all. So basically, you know, we the people. You feel me? Like we're getting. You know, we don't like to be held down. You know, we're blossoming in our creativity and we're coming together. Okay, this is our dream. Okay, we're not about to be living in no nightmare. Okay, ain't nothing try to be spooky and try to put fear in us, because you feel me, any fear gets me really excited. It's like, yo, you really move around, you know. So like I said, like some of y'all got to develop this. Don't go out there trying to like be something you're not. The thing is, you know, you got to be authentic. You know, my vulnerability, you know, your vulnerableness is really where your power lies. You know, and the thing is, when you're authentic, or when you're vulnerable is when you become authentic, because your pride is like, you ain't got no pride, you know. So the thing is, you know, your authenticity, you feel me, you know, learn to make your vulnerability like your superpower. You know, I'm known as, you know, the humble master teacher. Okay, you don't have to call me that. It's just what I've been recognized as the humble master teacher. The whole part is, you know, my thing is us coming together. Okay, I'm going to touch more about this. Is that I'm going to go within and get back to what the Most High would like me to share for us to move into a higher state of consciousness. I was just letting y'all know, just giving y'all a little dose of what y'all gonna be doing with them trillions of dollars. Y'all think y'all about to keep doing these wars, and then y'all think y'all about to keep trying to get these children, take these children and stuff, and eat certain things, and we not doing that. We got, because thing is, there's a place for y'all. Okay, if y'all been feeding these dark entities and them demonic entities, okay, and y'all presented it with blood, okay, it's blood for blood. Okay, it's time to pay the bill. It's time to own up. Well, you got to reach out and expose what's been going on. Okay, seriously, like you go have to blow the whistle. You know, be a whistleblower. It is what it is. You know, sometimes, you know, you gotta like let people know, like okay, some of y'all public servants, it's like Masonic and stuff like that. Okay, being a Mason ain't all good. Okay, it's really not. Okay, and like I said, like we're supposed to be, the Most High was saying, really downsize on everybody, downsize on the militaries. However, the Most High didn't say get rid of the public servants and police. The thing is, some of y'all make all the police or a public servants, make them all look bad. Okay, some of y'all giving the squad a bad name. Okay, so y'all check yourselves in on that and get rid of them and demote them, get them out of there. Okay, all right, I love y'all. I'm gonna come back with another message. One.